Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. We're going to talk about the BRICS nations. We're going to talk about gold. Gold just set yesterday an all-time high of $2,200. It is on an absolute tear. And remember, interest rates haven't even gone down yet. The economy is tanking right now. Gold traders are seeing that happening, and they're saying, hey, the Fed's going to lower rates. They're going to lower rates someday, and we're going to start diving into this market right now. I own gold. Let me know down below if you own gold. Hashtag gold if you can. That'd be great. And let's dive right in. This is out of Watcher.guru. It's entitled BRICS. Central banks are using gold as a U.S. dollar defense. The United States economy has been engrossed in an inflation fight for the last several years. Although the Federal Reserve has spoken optimistically about its status, that does not appear to be a shared perspective globally. Indeed, amid the BRICS de-dollarization efforts, various central banks are increasing or using increased gold reserves as their U.S. dollar defense. This is why I was on record, 3 years ago, sorry about that, talking about central bank gold buying and why I was buying gold and I was vaulting my gold. It's a big deal. As a matter of fact, I'll put down below the company that I use to vault my gold. And it's a big deal. You know, I still believe if you don't hold it, you don't own it. But in my situation with my lifestyle where I'm at and we're traveling around, I just vault mine. But I'm doing what central banks are doing. Governments, central banks, two totally different things. The last year has seen an accumulation of gold reserves increase, mostly as a diversification strategy. Specifically, China, Germany, and Turkey have led a global strategy of safeguard assets from risks associated with the US dollar's current state. Subsequently, such a decision could prove beneficial in what would be the United States' worst case scenario. It's such a big deal. And it says here, for many investors, gold has become a haven asset, a safe haven asset. Over the last several months, as the greenback has struggled, the metal increased in value, yet that process seems to be shared by a host of countries as de-dollarization becomes a present reality for global economics. This strategy has become even more popular in 2024. The BRICS Economic Alliance has not been shy about its stance regarding the US dollar. Its efforts to lessen international reliance on the greenback have been shared by its growing membership. Now, amid those BRICS actions, various central banks throughout the world are using their gold reserves as US dollar defense. There is a reason why BRICS is in gold letters. Please understand how big of a deal this is. It says after jewelry, the biggest holders of gold are private investments. This includes things like ETFs, bars, and coins. But after this is the central bank's official reserve holdings. Moreover, as ETF holdings are falling, the dollar price of gold has been increasing. Over the last 6 months, this strategy has been embraced mostly by China, Germany, and Turkey. These nations are seeking to increase gold as a hard asset to diversify their holdings. This is especially necessary for countries that are not given the greatest terms with the United States. The threat of sanctions and overall fragile state of the U.S. economy amid its $34 trillion debt crisis. And remember, it's printing $1 trillion now every 100 days. I believe in the next year and a half, 2 years, we're going to see $1 trillion be made in 30 days. It says here, the United States has long run large fiscal deficits that have played a massive part of its current state of inflation. For most countries, these facets being the importance of diversification into their planning process over the several months, we have seen it come to fruition. Look, central banks buy gold, so I buy gold. I do what very wealthy people do. Wealthy people own gold. I own gold. Do you own gold? This isn't financial advice, but I think after a while, this may be considered life advice, especially as this economy keeps crashing down. I'm going to put the link down to the company that I use. I like them. They've worked really good for me. I hope you guys have a great day. The Real Estate Ninja is out.